going to be a great fight, man. This thing's been in the works for such a long time. Back when you were holding the Strikeforce strap, he was holding the Bellator strap. And now here we are. One way or another, these paths cross, and I'm glad they did. How about you?
Yeah, no, I'm pretty pumped about it. There's certain fighters, it's just going to happen. Like I know I'm going to fight that guy one day. I knew it, like I knew I was going to fight Thompson. For some reason, I knew I was going to fight Masvidal, and I knew me and Eddie were going to lock horns one day, and here we are, man. And I'm pretty happy about it. He was a great fighter, and I think we both got great styles that match up very well, and it's going to be a very crowd-friendly fight, so I like it.
Do you think that heat that you and him had, where you guys were doing interviews and addressing each other, Twitter, whatever, has that calmed down, or you think that'll pick up a little bit once you see each other down there in Mexico on a Tuesday before the Saturday fight, and then you guys have to sit across from each other in some of these press conferences and stare-downs?
We met in Mexico City for the promotional stuff, and that was like 10, 12, 13 weeks ago, and there's been stuff said, and we've been put in the same room together, and respectfully, I think we both just stayed on our side of the room, and we had to do our little stare downs, those awkward moments. You could feel that it was intense in there, but we just kept quiet. I think he's the kind of guy that if he says something, he knows I'm going to come after him, and if I say something, it'll probably just be on there. So I think we kind of kept it cool. I never really talked too much trash on him. He's talked some trash on me. I've always just wanted to fight him, and I've always thought he was a good fighter. He took it as some insults, and he's bad-mouthing me here. So, I just don't like him because he's bad-mouthed me a few times, but I have nothing bad to say about him. I really don't, anything like that. But, obviously we're not going to be best friends, you know what I mean? And honestly, I am looking forward to punching a guy who I really don't like their attitude too much. So, that's just as far as it goes, or at least that I let it go for myself,
What's the biggest rivalry in this fight? Will it be just, what the former Strikeforce champ versus the former Bellator champ? Will it be Mexico versus Puerto Rico? Will it be East Coast versus West Coast? Is there any subplot that kind of gets you pumped up?
All that put together, but just like Scrapper versus Scrapper. You know what I mean? I think me and Eddie had some really good fights. He had an awesome fight with Cowajuri in that Dream Tournament, some with Chandler's, and I kind of like that Underground King thing. I think we've done I've had a lot of great fights that just, I don't think they've had the same platform as the UFC can provide, and, Strikeforce has showed me, and, I had some, early Strikeforce fights against Guida and some Rumble on the Rock fights, I think, that you don't get it. The world doesn't get to see. I fought on Rumble the Rock, and I saw BJ Penn versus Gomi. It's a shame the world didn't see that on a million pay-per-views. You know what I mean? And I think Eddie Alvarez has been on that side of the stick as well. He's put some amazing fights on that are fights of the year fights, as well as myself, and they just don't have the same platform. So I like the Underground King thing. I do like that. We were just underground scrappers, just fighting and not getting I think the respect we kind of deserve. And, now we're here. Now we're on the same platform as everyone else. And, we get to test ourselves. And here we go.